And last up will be Laxmi with Pierre Mailhot. We've got 3 2-to-1 shots on the board and a 3-to-1 shot. Field of 5, set to go 5 in the opener. They're off. Laxmi got out best from the middle. Laxmi is rushing up and already has a 2-length lead. From the outside, Speedy Fire and now Words of Gold sticking her head into second. Then we've got Bear the Storm, and the trailer will be New York Mint with less than a half mile to run. It is Laxmi on top. Laxmi has opened up about a 4-length lead. Words of Gold is into second. Speedy Fire third on the outside. Bear the Storm saving ground from fourth, and then another 2.5 back to New York Mint past an opening quarter in 23-1. Laxmi is led all the way, and nobody's making up any ground yet with just over a quarter mile to race. It's Laxmi well on top. Words of Gold still in second. Now Speedy Fire begins a rally from the 4 path. Bear the Storm still saving ground, and New York Mint continues to trail. Down the stretch they come, and it is Laxmi on top. Laxmi has opened up about 5. Speedy Fire is up into second, and New York Mint is into third, but they still have a lot of work to do to get Laxmi, who's getting stronger as the race gets longer. It's going to be Laxmi and Pierre Mailhot to win the opener with ease. Speedy Fire up into second, and New York Mint third in a minute flat. And they're off. They got out in a good line. Sophia's sluggish, getting out with a head in front, but here comes Bala Falls and Wiley O'Reilly between them. 3 across the track with Tobruk trailing as they race down the backstretch. Putting ahead in front now, it's Bala Falls. Wiley O'Reilly pressing to the outside, and Sophia Slugger widest of all, then a gap of 2 to Tobruk, who trails the quartet as they race midway down the backstretch. The 3 favorites are 3 across the track, with Bala Falls leading ahead through an opening quarter in 22-3. Wiley O'Reilly ahead better than the favorite, Sophia Slugger, who's out in the 3 path, then a gap of 3 to Tobruk, who trails. Bala Falls has opened up 1.5, with Sophia Slugger getting into second as Wiley O'Reilly backs away a little bit midway around the turn. Tobruk asked for a little more from fourth. Not much has changed, though. Quarter of a mile left to go, and Bala Falls is in command, but here comes Sophia Slugger to the outside. Sophia Slugger winding up on Bala Falls. Wiley O'Reilly is backed off, but he's trying to re-rally again up the inside. Final furlong. The favorite, Sophia Slugger, is stuck ahead in front. Bala Falls sticking on in second. Then on the inside, Wiley O'Reilly, but as they come down to the final 16th, it's Sophia Slugger in charge. Sophia Slugger going to get away to an easy win as the favorite. Tobruk rallied into second, and then for third, it's going to be a photo between Bala Falls and Wiley O'Reilly. Winning time, 1:13-1. Our Stormy Sophia, Helen Vanek picking up the mount. And Belfem and Chris Husbands will go up last. We're all set. And they're off. Ashbury got out well. Black Taffy also showing speed. To the outside is Our Stormy Sophia. These 3 are going to go out to set the early pace. It's going to be the favorite Ashbury, a neck better than Black Taffy. Our Stormy Sophia third on the outside. Picture Day Jessica getting the pocket spot from fourth. Then it's Lapidary, out wide is Belle Femme, and the trailer is Betty's Passion as they race into the turn. Ashbury is in control, a length better than Black Taffy. They race the opening quarter in 23 flat. Our Stormy Sophia backs off into third, about 3 lengths off the leader. Then it's another gap of 3 to Picture Day Jessica. Betty's Passion trying to rally. Lapidary saving ground, and Belle Femme trails as they reach the top of the stretch. Ashbury is in control, but Black Taffy is winding up from the outside. Trying to rally up the rail is Picture Day Jessica. With into the final furlong, Black Taffy and Ashbury dueling on the lead. Ashbury ahead in front, Black Taffy not giving up. These three have opened up 5 on Picture Day Jessica. Ashbury has the lead. Black Taffy is still there from second, but not doing enough. It's going to be Ashbury. Ashbury and Melanie Pinto win over Black Taffy. Third was Picture Day Jessica, and fourth, Our Stormy Sophia in 59-3. And they're off. They broke in a good line, Blonde Attitude a little slow. Showing speed from the center is Snell Flicka, Rosie Jewel Dancer to her outside. Now rushing up the rail, Cassie's Rainbow. Going to get a nice spot in fourth will be Martini Sue. Then we have Sub-Zero Plus, Blonde Attitude, and the trailer as they race down the backstretch will be Stormy Susie. It's Snell Flicka and Cassie's Rainbow dueling up front. Rosie Jewel Dancer was part of the early scrum, but she's backed off to third. Martini Sue fourth along the rail, past an opening quarter in 22-3. Into the turn they go. Fifth is Sub-Zero Plus. Then we have Blonde Attitude, and Stormy Susie continues to trail. Snell Flicka has gotten away from Cassie's Rainbow. Rosie Jewel Dancer into second. Trying to rally from fourth is Sub-Zero Plus as Martini Sue begins to back out of it. Blonde Attitude winding up, and nothing from Stormy Susie. They race into the quarter pole, and Snell Flicka is still on the lead, but now coming with a big run down the outside is Sub-Zero Plus. Rosie Jewel Dancer between horses, and Cassie's Rainbow is still there. They've got about 2 lengths to make up on Snell Flicka, who's in charge. Sub-Zero Plus rallying, and now deep on the track from the back is Blonde Attitude. Blonde Attitude is swept to the lead. It's going to be Blonde Attitude getting away from them. Blonde Attitude is going on to an easy win, 2 in a row for Melanie Pinto. 3-way photo for second between between Sub-Zero Plus, Cassie's Rainbow, and Snell Flicka in 1:12-4. All set. And they're off. Final Strike took a bit of a stumble at the start. Showing speed is Union Colonel to the outside Ante-Up Alex, and splitting them is Gold Venture, and now making a rush up the rail as they leave the chute is Wild River Wolf. So it's a bit of a clustered pace early. Union Colonel is ahead in front of Wild River Wolf. Pressing from the outside is Gold Venture. These three have opened up 3 on Ante-Up Alex, and Final Strike trails to the outside. They raced an opening quarter in 23-1, and now it's Wild River Wolf with a 3/4 of a length lead over Union Colonel and Gold Venture, who races a pair. Into fourth is Final Strike, and trailing on the inside is Ante-Up Alex as they race into the turn. Wild River Wolf is in the lead, but now Gold Venture cruises into contention as Union Colonel backs out. Final Strike is into third, and Ante-Up Alex begins to rally along the rail. half a mile in 46 and 4, and Gold Venture is swept clear of Wild River Wolf. Ante Up Alex is moving nicely. He's splitting horses at the quarter pole. Final strike is 4 wide. Top of the stretch, it's Gold Venture on top. Ante Up Alex rallying, and final strike down the outside. It looks like it's down to these three with an eighth of a mile to go. Gold Venture and Christopher Husbands on top by 2. Ante Up Alex trying to rally, but not making up too much ground at this point. Coming down to the wire, 70 yards to go. It's Gold Venture on top. Gold Venture holds off a stubborn Ante Up Alex. These two are well clear of final strike, and fourth was Wild River Wolf in 119 flat. And last up will be Artie My Boy with Kirk Johnson. We're all set. They're off. Skills test broke slowly from the outside. Maverick Man also dipping back. Showing speed from the inside are both Artie My Boy and Red Maple. Then to the outside in third is Pennies from Above. Fourth is JMR Awesome Silence. Out wide in fifth is Jocularity. Then we have Silencium and Maverick Man, and the trailer will be Skills Test. Down the backstretch they go, and into the turn, it's Artie My Boy, 3/4 of a length better than Red Maple, who's putting the pressure on, past a quarter in 22 and 2. A good trip from third for Pennies from Above. Jocularity is up into fourth. Maverick Man begins to rally as JMR's Awesome Silence stalls. Silencium is backing up, and Skills Test tries to get going from the back. Top of the stretch, head and head, it's Artie My Boy and Red Maple. Red Maple now going a little better. Pennies from Above tries to rally from the outside. Maverick Man also finishing. But in the final furlong, it's still a duel between Red Maple and Artie My Boy. They've been at each other the whole way. Pennies from Above and Maverick Man both coming. Maverick Man might be finishing best. Red Maple trying to hold on, but Maverick Man is going to get the job done. Maverick Man wins over Red Maple. Artie My Boy third, and then Pennies from Above in 59 flat. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fort Erie Racetrack on a beautiful Monday afternoon. It's a nice and sunny day, partly cloudy. We're fast on the main track and firm on the turf course. Current weather, 24 degrees Celsius or 76 degrees Fahrenheit, and the wind is coming out of the southwest at 12.7 miles per hour. Check out our website, forterieracing.com, where you can watch the races live video streaming, and we also have video replays. Tune in to the pre-race show to get track conditions, program changes, handicapping information, and information about upcoming races and events. Racing continues tomorrow at Fort Erie Racetrack with our normal Tuesday 4:05 post time. Our next Tiki Bar concert will be tomorrow, featuring the Associates after the races. Sponsored by Marjot and Casey Langland, Revel Realty. The Wiener Dog races are coming back to Fort Erie on Sunday, July 17th after the races. Registration is now open. And then on Sunday, August 14th, we'll have the Basset Hound races after the races. Registration open for the Basset Hounds as well. Our dog events are sponsored by Pet Food Outlet and Dave McMahon Dog Training Academy. The 87th running of the Prince of Wales Stakes will be held on Tuesday, September 13th. First post, 1:05. Be sure to book your table for the Turfside Dining Room, open on all live racing days. Reservations are strongly recommended. Become a member of HPIBet.com today. Get $100 after you bet your first $100, plus your first bet is on us. Tune into Your TV Niagara for the Fort Erie Race Replay Show, Channel 700, Thursdays and Saturdays at 10 p.m. The Jackpot High Five carryover is growing. We're up to $11,263. Jackpot High Five wagering today in Race 6. Smoking is allowed only in designated areas at Fort Erie Racetrack. No food or beverage is permitted in these areas, and no cannabis is permitted on the property. Coming up next are today's race changes. Race 1, we have a few overweights. Number 1, Regal Billy, 5 pounds over, correct the weight to 110 pounds. Number 2, Calming Influence, 1 pound over, change the weight to 121 pounds. And number 6, Sligo Calling, 1 pound over, correct the weight to 119 pounds. Race 2, just 1 overweight. Number 6, Hyperactive, 1 pound over, make that weight 119 pounds. Race 3, overweights on number 6, Swigu Star, 1 pound over, make the weight 121 pounds. Number 7, Innuendo, 3 pounds over, make that weight 121 pounds. And number 9, Piper at War, 1 pound over, make the weight 119 pounds. Overweight in race number 4, number 1, Summer Retreat, 1 pound over, make the weight 121 pounds. Race 5, overweight on number 6, Miss T Blonde, 1 pound over, make the weight 118 pounds. Race 6, we have a scratch, Steward Scratch number 4, Gasconade, and an overweight on number 8, Hiatus, 1 pound over, make the weight 121 pounds. So we've got 6 races coming your way on this Monday afternoon. It's a beautiful summer day here at Fort Erie Racetrack. Jackpot High Five carryover is building. We're up over $11,000. That's in race 6. Let's take a look at today's races. Race 1 is a maiden claiming race for 3-year-olds and up. Claiming price of $6,250 down to 6. Going 1 mile and a 16th on the main track. And we have a field of 6 here. My selections are 2, 3, and 4. Number 2, Calming Influence, has made only 1 start over fast dirt before. That was back in August last year, where he set the pace and finished 2nd behind Careful Java. This year he's made 2 starts, one in the mud where he made a bit of a rally, and then a race on turf a couple of weeks ago where he didn't fire too much. I think Calming Influence, with the class drop from Maiden Special Weight Company and getting back to a fast dirt track, should be live here. Number 3, My Buyback, goes for the Red Hot Richie Davis barn. This one comes out of the same turf race as Calming Influence, finished a half length better than that one, but neither one of them made much of an impact. My Buyback gets on dirt for the first time here. And number 4, Go Go Gabriel. He makes just his 3rd lifetime start here. He ran 1 mile and a 16th for $4,000 on June 21st. Didn't make much of an impact, finished 4th in a 5-horse field, but should have gotten some fitness out of that race and could improve with some experience in his first start off of the claim. Race 2 is a maiden claiming race for 3-year-olds and up, claiming price of $8,000 down to $7,000, going 6 furlongs on the main track. Field of 6 set to go here. My selections are 5, 4, and 3. Number 5, No More, debuted against Maiden Special Weight Company on June 14th, finished 4th in a 7-horse field. The top 2 were Red Maple, who came back and raced very well last week, just missed a win, and Jamaican Jimmy, who come back to win very easily. Those 2 were well clear of the rest of them. No More did not race badly that day and could improve now that he has some experience under his belt. The favorite in this race will probably be number 4, Core, who was 3rd in that June 14th race and then came back to be 2nd behind Jamaican Jimmy on June 28th. Core's been busy. He's made 3 starts in the month of June. Now we're into July, but he's been racing very well here at Fort Erie since being claimed at Woodbine back in May. He's a bit of a closer. He's 0 for 17. But he's the most consistent runner in the field right now and definitely deserves respect. And then number 3, Best and Final, was claimed on June 7th when finishing 3rd in the slot for $6,250. Takes the small step up in class for his first start off of the claim and might appreciate getting onto a fast track today. Race 3 is a maiden allowance event for 3-year-olds and up, going about 1 mile and a 16th on the turf. Field of 9 going here, and my selections are 1, 5, and 8. Number 1, Take Charge Gent. He was entered to race on June 28th, but acted up behind the gate and had to be scratched. Hopefully we get some better manners behind the gate from Take Charge Gent today. What I like about this horse is his best race was his only try on turf at Woodbine last September, where he closed to be 2nd. I think he's going to prove to be a good turf horse. Didn't run too well in the dirt on May 31st, his last start when making his Fort Erie debut. I think as a long shot, he's worth a look getting back onto the grass. Number 5, Mr. Dynamic. He raced in that June 28th race, had a good trip, and just missed by a head behind Silent Fire, but raced very well. He took to the turf nicely and looks obvious, but clearly one of the more serious contenders here. And then number 8, Dynamic Mission. Finished 3rd in the same race that Mr. Dynamic exits, just a length behind that one. Another one had a good trip, angled out, made a good run. Makes his 2nd start of the year here. Makes a lot of sense if you're a fan of Dynamic Mission today. Race 4 is a starter optional claiming race for horses that have started for a claiming price of $5,000 or less in the last 2 years, or a claiming price of $10,000, going 5 1/2 furlongs on the main track. Field of 5 here. My selections are 1, 4, and 5. Number 1, Summer Retreat. He's made 3 starts at the meet, and they've all been very good. He was beaten a nose first time out, came back with an easy win for $6,000, then was just run down by a neck by Fafafui when racing for $8,000 on June 27th, and goes off the claim for the Tony Adamo barn here. He's got speed, he's in good form, tough not to like Silent Summer Retreat here. Number 4, Malibu Max ships in for the red-hot Zelko Kretschmar barn, who have been doing good things up at Woodbine. This 9-year-old colt has a terrific record over the dirt, 9 wins and 38 starts over a fast surface. He probably doesn't want to go 5 1/2 furlongs. He's more of a 1-turn miler or 2-turn mile and a 16th type horse. But he exits a good race at Woodbine on the grass where he was 5th in very good company, had great form on the dirt at Gulfstream last year. If he can handle the 5 1/2 furlongs, he looks very good. And then number 5, Fafafui, as we mentioned, got up to beat Summer Retreat on June 27th after being second behind that one on June 13th. Just a very consistent horse, loves Fort Erie, 7 wins and 15 starts over the Fort Erie dirt for Fafafui. Race 5 is a claiming race for fillies and mares 3 and up which have not won a race this year or which have never won 4 races. Claiming price of $6,250 down to 6, going 6 furlongs on the main track. Field of 7 here, and my picks are 5, 3, and 7. Number 5, Zoysia, has made 3 starts at the meet, all against much tougher company, horses like Jara, Determined Love, High Society Girl. So Zoysia hasn't been much of a factor in those races. She did run 3rd on opening day, but should greatly appreciate dropping in for $6,250 here. Number 3, Sub-Zero Plus, was claimed for $5,000 last week, where she rallied to be second, but was clearly outfinished by Blonde Attitude. Sub-Zero Plus, not hit the board in all 3 of her starts this year, likes the Fort Erie dirt, factors off of the claim for the John Sims barn. And number 7, Dreamin' of Passion, tries the dirt for the first time, raced against Allowance Company on the turf on June 28th, where she was just an even 6th, got placed 5th by disqualification. Had a win at Woodbine on May 26th for $15,000 against 3-year-olds. The drop in class is probably warranted here. This was only claimed for $7,500. Interesting trying the dirt for the first time. And the last race of the day is an allowance optional claiming race for 3-year-olds and up, which have not won a race other than, or claiming price of $12,500. We're back on the turf, going about a mile. And don't forget this race has the Jackpot High 5 carryover. Scratch the 4, so we're down to a field of 9 here. My selections are 3, 5, and 7. Number 3, Dots Vision, one of my favorite horses here in Ontario, just a consistent old claimer. Doesn't run great all the time, but runs a lot of good races and loves the Fort Erie turf. 3 wins and 4 tries over the Fort Erie grass, and the only beat was last year in the Puss in Boots where he was second behind Dr. Uptown. Dots Vision showed speed going 5/8 in the mud back in June, had a fall after the wire in that race, but came back in good shape, and I expect him to race well here. Number 5, Dr. Uptown. He won the Puss in Boots last year, another one who loves the Fort Erie turf course. He ran evenly in his first start of the year, but then came back at Woodbine 10 days ago and ran a good 3rd. He usually needs a start to find his best, so the poor race on June 19th is very, very forgivable. Dr. Uptown, just a consistent Fort Erie turf horse who tends to run well here. And then number 7, Ari Gold Speedwagon. He won the June 7th race in the slop pretty convincingly, then fell after the wire, but came back good. Came back to run at Woodbine on June 26th for $25,000, dueled on the lead and just did not have anything left in the stretch. Those were much tougher horses, Rocket, Joe Cooper, Manemba Island, those kind of horses. And Ari Gold Speedwagon not at his best on the turf, but might be better against the Fort Erie competition on the turf. So that's a look at our 6-race card today. It's a lovely day weather-wise, should be a competitive day of racing. We wish you all best of luck in your wagers today. First post in 21 minutes.
It's easy to make a bet on HPIBet.com. Follow these simple steps and you'll be betting in no time. First, go to the HPIBet.com website. Sign in to your HPIBet account. Find the track and race you want to bet on. Click on the Place Bet button. Click on the bet type you want to wager with. Click on the amount you want to wager. Click on the horse you want to wager on. Click on the green Place Bet button. Review your bet confirmation information. It's all done. Remember, all this can be done on most mobile devices. Now cheer on your pick to victory.
And the horses are making their way on track for race number 1. Race 1 is a maiden claiming event for maiden 3-year-olds and up. Claiming price of $6,250 down to 6, going 1 mile and 1/16 on the main track. Race 1 offers win, play, show, exactor, 20-cent try, double, 20-cent super, 20-cent pick 3, and 20-cent early pick 4 wagering. Leading off the post parade, number 1, Regal Billy. Ridden today by Amanda Vandermerch for trainer Paula Loescher and owner Bill McGowan. Number 2 is Calming Influence. Mark Lee Buchanan rides for trainer Roy Augustino. Owners are Even Steven Stables Limited and the estate of Daniel Bush. 3 is My Buyback. Pierre Mailhot in the saddle for trainer Richie Davis and owners Hesty Sport Incorporated. Number 4 is Go Go Gabriel. Juan Crawford rides for trainer Gary Shadobiak and owner Robin Osborne. 5 is Spirit Soul Body. Wilbert Gobet rides for trainer Noel Williams and owner Daniel Harvey. And number 6 is Sligo Calling. Jeffrey Alderson rides for trainer John Sims and owner Denise Carpenter. 4 minutes to post for race number 1. 4 minutes till the early pick 4. Three minutes to post. Two minutes to post to race 1. We'll take a look at the odds. 8-5 favorite is number 2, Calming Influence. 5-2 on number 3, My Buyback. 4-1 on both number 4, Go Go Gabriel, and number 6, Sligo Calling, and the others are double digits. 2 minutes to post for race 1. Now just 1 minute to post to get your race 1 wagers in. Field for race 1 is approaching the starting gate. Last call to get your race 1 wagers in. Loading will begin momentarily. Down to 4 to 5 is number 2, Calming Influence. Been the favorite throughout most of the wagering cycle. 2 to 1 on number 3, My Buyback. And the field is at the starting gate. It's post time. First to load will be Regal Billy with Amanda Vandermerch. The favorite, Calming Influence with Mark Lee Buchanan, goes to gate 2. My Buyback and Pierre Mailhot go up next. Spirit, Soul, Body and Wilbert Gobet to gate 5. Outside post for Sligo Calling and Jeffrey Alderson. And the last to load will be Go Go Gabriel with Juan Crawford coming off of the claim. Go Go Gabriel goes in. All set. And they're off. They got out well. My Buyback and Calming Influence are both splashing speed along the rail. Regal Billy, Go Go Gabriel 4th. 5th on the outside is Spirit Soul Body. And the trailer as they go into the clubhouse turn will be Sligo Calling. It's clustered up front. Calming Influence coming out on top, but now Regal Billy rushes up the rail. My Buyback takes back into 3rd, about 4 lengths off of the leaders. Spirit Soul Body is on the outside on 4th, past the opening quarter in a quick 23 and 2. Go Go Gabriel sits 5th on the inside, and Sligo Calling is making up some ground from last. Regal Billy is now 1.5 clear of Calming Influence, who tracks from 2nd. These two have opened up about 6 on My Buyback. Sligo Calling splits horses, and Go Go Gabriel advancing along the rail. Spirit Soul Body is back into last as they're midway down the back stretch. The half was 46 and 4. Regal Billy still in control. Calming Influence right there from 2nd as they race within the final half mile. My Buyback is on the outside from 3rd. Sligo Calling is into 4th. Go Go Gabriel 5th. And the trailer is still Spirit Soul Body. Into the turn they go, and now Calming Influence makes his bid on Regal Billy. It's Calming Influence and Mark Lee Buchanan who have got a length over Regal Billy. These two are still about 5.5 clear of My Buyback, past 3 quarters in 1:12 and 3. The rest have a lot of work to do, but the leaders might be tiring. Quarter of a mile to go. Calming Influence is up by 2. Regal Billy is stalling. My Buyback trying to get a rally going at the top of the stretch, but Calming Influence is opening up. He's up by about 4. My Buyback still trying to get into 2nd from Regal Billy. Sligo Calling into 4th within the final furlong. Calming Influence is a no-doubt winner at this point. He's up by 7. He's up by 8. The margin is growing and nobody is coming. It is all Calming Influence. He wins easily. Regal Billy held on for 2nd. My Buyback 3rd, and then Sligo Calling 4th in 1:47 and 1. Unofficial in race number 1, the winner, number 2, Calming Influence. 2nd, number 1, Regal Billy. 3rd, number 3, My Buyback. And 4th, number 6, Sligo Calling. Unofficial race 1 order, 2-1-3-6. And returning to the winner's circle, the unofficial race 1 winner, number 2, Calming Influence. Calming Influence is a 4-year-old chestnut gelding by Hyper out of A Wish Your Heart Makes. Bred in Ontario by Anthony Russo and Leslie Russo. Ridden to victory today by Mark Lee Buchanan for trainer Roy Augustino and owners Even Stevens Stables Limited and the estate of Daniel Bush. First lifetime win in 7 tries for Calming Influence. And race 1 is now official. Prices are up. The winner, number 2, Calming Influence, $4, $3, and $2.10. Number 1, Regal Billy, $8.90 and $4.50. And 3, My Buyback, $2.30. The $2 exacta, 2-1, returned $32.30. $1 try, 2-1-3, returned $42. And the $1 super, 2136, $103.55. Race 2 starts today's Pick 5 wager. Race 2 in 19 minutes. Become a member of HPIBet.com. Get $100 after you bet your first $100, plus your first bet is on us. Tune into Your TV Niagara for the Fort Erie Race Replay Show, Channel 700, Thursdays and Saturdays at 10 p.m. Changes for the upcoming second race, just an overweight. Number 6, Hyperactive, 1 pound over. Make the weight 119 pounds. 18 minutes to post for race number 2. And the horses are making their way on track for race number 2. Race 2 is a maiden claiming event for maiden 3-year-olds and up, claiming price of $8,000 down to $7,000, going 6 furlongs on the main track. Race 2 offers win, play, show, exactor, 20-cent try, double, 20-cent super, 20-cent pick 3, and 20-cent pick 5 wagering. Leading off the post parade, number 1, Not a Game. Daisuke Fukumoto into ride for trainer by Raganoth and owner Centennial Farms Niagara Incorporated. Number 2 is War Doctor. Juan Crawford rides for trainer Michael Cohen and owner Uton Wallace. 3 is Best and Final. Wilbert Gobet rides for trainer Joshua Robillard and owner Radcliffe Racing Stable. Number 4 is Core. Kirk Johnson rides for trainer Dale Powell, who owns with Anthony Powell. Number 5 is No More. Melanie Pinto in the saddle for trainer Joe Humber and owner Joy Elkins. And 6 is Hyperactive. Chris Husbands rides for trainer Noel Williams and owner Terra Horse Farm Incorporated. 1 minute to post for race 2. Pick 5 wagering starts here. Field for race 2 is heading into the chute before the starting gate takes position. We'll take a look at the odds. 1-2 favorite right now is number 4, Core. 7-2 second choice, number 1, Not a Game. 6-1 on number 2, War Doctor. The others are double digits. Not too much time left to get your race 2 wagers in. Pick 5 wagering starts here. Field for race 2, heading to the starting gate. It's post time. Still heavily favored at 3-5 is Core, number 4 here. Not a Game also taking money. War Doctor 5-1 third choice. And we're set to begin loading. First up will be Not a Game with Daisuke Fukumoto. Not a Game is in. War Doctor and Juan Crawford to gate 2. Best and Final goes off the claim. Wilbert Gobet. The heavy favorite, Core with Kirk Johnson, will come up next, down to 2-5 as they load in. Second time starter, No More with Melanie Pinto. And the outside gate, Hyperactive with Chris Husbands. All set. And they're off. Hyperactive is hustled out from the outside. No More and Core are both showing some early speed along the rail. War Doctor and Not a Game. And the early trailer will be Best and Final. Making a rush now, here come War Doctor and Not a Game up the inside. Hyperactive had that sharp break, but he's going to be pressing from third on the outside. Then racing as a pair are Core and No More, and the trailer 1.5 back is Best and Final. The opening quarter was 23-1. It's War Doctor and Not a Game head and head as they race into the turn. Core is getting a nice trip from third along the inside, 1.5 back. Into fourth is No More. After that fast break, Hyperactive is calling it a day, and Best and Final is trying to get wound up 3 wide. Not a Game has opened up a length on War Doctor, who's under a ride from second. Core, he's down to 1-5, and he's rushing up at the quarter pole, 3 wide. The half was 46-4. It's Not a Game in charge. Here comes Core for Kirk Johnson on the outside. War Doctor is tiring from third. The rest are well back into the final furlong. Not a Game is on top. Core is trying to make a rally, but he is stalling, and War Doctor is a distant third. Not a Game, he is just getting away from them. Not a Game, not playing with anyone today. He wins easily by about 5 lengths. Core was second, and then War Doctor third. No More fourth in 1:11-4. Unofficial in race 2, the winner, number 1, Not a Game. Second, number 4, Core. Third, number 2, War Doctor. And fourth, number 5, No More. Unofficial order in race 2, 1, 4, 2, 5. And returning to the winner's circle, the unofficial race 2 winner, number 1, Not a Game. Not a Game is a 3-year-old chestnut gelding by Exaggerator out of Hangin' by a Moment. Bred in Ontario by James Everett, Janine Everett, and Erica Everett Moose. Ridden to victory today by Daisuke Fukumoto for trainer Bai Raganath and owner Centennial Farms Niagara Incorporated. First lifetime win in 4 tries for Not a Game. And race 2 is now official. Prices are up. The winner, number 1, Not a Game, 1460, 350, and 350. 4, Core, 210 and 210. And number 2, War Doctor, 260. The $2 exacta, 1-4, returns $35.20. $1 try, 142, $47.90. $1 super, 1425, $105.85. And the $2 double, 2-1, $38.60. We're on the turf for race number 3, start of the late pick 4. Race 3 coming up in 19 minutes. The 87th running of the Prince of Wales Stakes will be held on Tuesday, September 13th. First post, 1:05. Be sure to book your table for the Turfside Dining Room, open on all live racing days, and reservations are always recommended. Changes for the upcoming third race, a few overweights. Number 6, Swigoo Star, 1 pound over, make that weight 121 pounds. Number 7, Innuendo, 3 pounds over, make that weight 121 pounds. And number 9, Piper at War, 1 pound over, make the weight 119 pounds. Race 3 coming up in 17 minutes. And ladies and gentlemen, just a late change being announced here for the first time. Take note that the rider of number 3, Shambo, in this upcoming third race will carry no whip. No whip for number 3, Shambo. And the horses are making their way on track for race number 3. Race 3 is a maiden allowance race for 3-year-olds and up, going about a mile and a 16th over the turf course. Race 3 offers win, play, show, exactor, 20-cent try, double, 20-cent super, 20-cent pick 3, and 20-cent late pick 4 wagering. And post-parade for race 3, number 1 is Take Charge Gent. Leo Salas rides for trainer Claudia Rabstein and owner James Perrin Racing Stable. Number 2 is Street Max. Pierre Mailhot rides for trainer Dale Powell, who owns with Anthony Powell. Number 3 is Shambo. Micah Husbands in to ride for trainer George Newland and owner Trinity Racing Stables Incorporated. Number 4 is Sequel. Melanie Pinto rides for trainer Mickey Neubauer and owner Carol Medema. Number 5 is Mr. Dynamic. Olaf Hernandez rides for trainer By Raganoth and owner Centennial Farms Niagara Incorporated. 6 is Swigu Star. Mark Lee Buchanan rides for trainer Roy Augustino and owners Even Stevens Stables Limited and the estate of Daniel Bush. Number 7 is Innuendo. Helen Vanek rides for trainer Nick Malini Jr. and owner Colebrook Farms. 8 is Dynamic Mission. Nicole Hine rides for trainer Claudia Rabstein and owner David Tomlinson. And number 9 is Piper at War. Chris Husbands rides for trainer Lane Gillaforte and owner Chiefswood Stable. 1 minute to post for race 3. We're on the turf to kick off the late pick 4. Wide open betting board in race 3 as the runners begin to cross onto the turf course. 7-2 favorite number 5, Mr. Dynamic. 4-1 on number 1, Take Charge Gent, and 6, Sweegu Star. 6-1 on number 8, Dynamic Mission. 3 7-1 shots, Shambo, number 3, number 4, Sequel, and number 9, Piper at War. The others are double digits. Field is making their way onto the turf course. Starting gate will be taking position soon. Wide open race on the turf here in race number 3. Starting gate is taking position on the turf course. Not much time left to get your race 3 wagers in. And set to begin loading for race number 3. It's post time. First to go up will be Street Max with Pierre Mailhot to gate 2. Shambo and Micah Husbands. Sequel and Melanie Pinto to gate 4. Mr. Dynamic, a very tepid favorite at post time, now co-favored. Olaf Hernandez aboard. Sweegu Star and Mark Lee Buchanan. Innuendo and Helen Vanek. Dynamic Mission with Nicole Hine. Piper at War and Chris Husbands have the outside gate. Take Charge Gent and Leo Salas to the rail. We're all set. And they're off. Pretty good line. Shambo showing some early speed. Sequel, and here comes Mr. Dynamic from the middle. It's going to be Mr. Dynamic to assert himself as the pace setter as they race in front of us for the first time. Mr. Dynamic and Shambo in a duel up front. Third on the outside is Sequel. Take Charge Jen has landed a good spot along the inside. Then we have Street Max, Mr. Innuendo, Dynamic Mission, Piper at War taken back, and Sweegu Stars trails as they race into the turn. The first quarter was 23-4. It's Shambo on the lead. Mr. Dynamic second on the outside. Great inside trip for Take Charge Gent from third. Sequel advances 3 wide from fourth. Then it's 1.5 to Street Max, Innuendo on the outside, Dynamic Mission covered up, Piper at War angling to the outside, and Swigu Star continues to trail as they race down the backstretch. It's a duel up front now, Sequel making a bid on Shambo, who still has the lead, Mr. Dynamic racing between them. Take Charge Gent is on the inside from 5th, then Street Max gaining some position. On the outside, Innuendo. Then we've got Dynamic Mission along the fence, Piper at War out wide, and still trailing is Swigu Star past a half in 49-1. Shambo has repelled Sequel, and now Take Charge Gent tries to wind up under Leo Salas. Take Charge Gent comes off the fence and is putting the pressure on Shambo past 3/4 in 1:14-4. Sequel and Mr. Dynamic are both tiring. Dynamic Mission has rallied up the rail. Out wide is Innuendo. At the top of the stretch, it is Take Charge Gent who's overtaken Shambo. Take Charge Gent is on the lead. Shambo trying to hold second, still about 4 lengths better than Dynamic Mission. Innuendo and Swigu Star out deep on the track, rallying from last, but in the final furlong, this is all Take Charge Gent. Taken charge he has. Take Charge Gent going on to win by about 7. Shambo holding second, a photo for third between Dynamic Mission and Swigu Star. 146 flat. Unofficial in race 3, the winner, number 1, Take Charge Gent. Second, number 3, Shambo. Photo for third, hold all tickets until the photo is posted. And in the photo for third, number 8, Dynamic Mission, prevails over number 6, Swigu Star. So your unofficial race 3 top 4, 1, 3, 8, 6. And returning to the winner's circle, the unofficial race 3 winner, number 1, Take Charge Gent. Take Charge Gent is a 3-year-old bay gelding by Will Take Charge out of I-35. Bred in Ontario by Huntington Stud Farm Corporation and Kingview Farms. Ridden to victory today by Leo Salas for trainer Claudia Rabstein and owner James Perrin Racing Stable. First lifetime win in 6 tries for Take Charge Gent. Race 3 is now official. Prices are in for race 3. The winner, number 1, Take Charge Gent, $6.90, $4.50, and $3.90. 3, Shambo, $5.40 and $5.20. And 8, Dynamic Mission, $4.60. The $2 Exacta, 1-3, $31.20. $1 Try, 138, $101.30. $1 Super, 1386, $399.90. $2 Double, 1-1, $72.80. And the $1 Pick 3, $107. Race 4 coming up as we enter the back half of the card. Late Pick 3 starting in 19 minutes. And racing fans, if you'll turn to your monitors, you can see the show photo for race number 3 with number 8, Dynamic Mission, coming out on top of number 6, Swigoo Star. That's the photo for show on screen now. Racing continues tomorrow at Fort Erie Racetrack. Be sure to come on out. First post at 4:05. And we want to wish a happy birthday to Neil. Happy birthday, Neil, from all of your friends and family here at Fort Erie Racetrack. Changes for the upcoming 4th race. We just have an overweight. Number 1, Summer Retreat, 1 pound over. Make the weight 121 pounds. 17 minutes to post for race number 4. Field for race 4 making their way on track. Race 4 is a starter optional claiming event for 3-year-olds and up, which have started for a claiming price of $5,000 or less in the last 2 years, or claiming price of $10,000. We're going to go 5 1/2 furlongs on the main track. Race 4 offers win, play, show, exactor, 20-cent try, double, 20-cent super, and 20-cent pick 3 wagering. Leading the post parade, number 1, Summer Retreat. Mark Lee Buchanan rides for trainer Tony Adamo and owner Bermuda Blue Farm. 2 is Fed Fever. Kirk Johnson rides for trainer Lou Cappy and owners Shanique Johnson and Lincoln Rodhay. Number 3 is Call Me Wally. Leo Salas rides for trainer George Newland and owner Fortunato Galati. Number 4 is Malibu Max. Daisuke Fukumoto rides for trainer Jelko Kretschmar and owners Mary Self and Timothy Murray. And number 5 is Fafafui. Juan Crawford in the saddle for trainer Sharon Chicado and owner Jim Vatier. 3 minutes to post for race 4. Late pick 3 wagering starts here. Two minutes to post to race number 4. Current favorite at 9-5 is number 1, Summer Retreat. 2-1 on number 4, Malibu Max. 3-1 on 3, Call Me Wally. And 5-1 on both Fed Fever and Fafafui. We're down to 1 minute to post now. 1 minute to get your wagers in for race number 4. Starting gate is taking position at the 5 1/2 furlong mark. Not too much time left to get your race 4 wagers in. And the field is making their way to the starting gate. It's post time. Co-favored at 2-1 are number 1 Summer Retreat and number 4 Malibu Max. Call Me Wally, a close third choice at 5-2. With Leo Salas looking for back-to-back wins. First to go up will be Fed Fever with Kirk Johnson. Looking for his 3rd win in a row. Call Me Wally, the 10-year-old with Leo Salas. Nine-year-old Malibu Max with Daisuke Fukumoto. Fafafui looks for 2 in a row. And Summer Retreat to the rail with Mark Lee Buchanan. We're all set. And they're off. Fafafui and Summer Retreat got out best. Now Summer Retreat is dashing out to the lead. It's going to be Summer Retreat opening up 2 over Fafafui, then Fed Fever in 3rd on the inside. 2 back to Call Me Wally, and the 9-year-old Malibu Max trails as they race down the backstretch. Summer Retreat has opened up a 4-length lead as they race into the turn. It's Summer Retreat on top, Fafafui and Fed Fever racing as a pair, past a quarter in 22 4. Call Me Wally sitting 4th. He's 5 lengths better than Malibu Max, who continues to trail as they race within the 3/8 of a mile marker. Summer Retreat is on top. The lead is down to 2. Fafafui in 2nd. Call Me Wally getting going. And Fed Fever asked for a little more from along the rail. Malibu Max is still well out of it as they turn into the stretch. It's Summer Retreat on top. Fafafui is 2nd. Call Me Wally begins to stall a little bit from the outside. The half was 45 4. Summer Retreat and Fafafui. We've seen this show before. These two rivals knock heads at the 16th pole. Fafafui sticking ahead in front. Summer Retreat trying along the inside, but not doing enough to hold off Fafafui. It's Fafafui to win over Summer Retreat. Fed Fever 3rd, and it looked like Malibu Max up for 4th in 104 flat. Unofficial in race 4, the winner, number 5, Fafafui. 2nd, number 1, Summer Retreat. 3rd, number 2, Fed Fever. And 4th, number 4, Malibu Max. Unofficial order in race 4, 5-1-2-4. Returning to the winner's circle, the unofficial race 4 winner, number 5, Fafafui. Fafafui is a 6-year-old dark bay or brown gelding by alternation out of Alta Love. Bred in Florida by Woodford Thoroughbreds, ridden to victory today by Juan Crawford, trained by Sharon Chicado for owner Jim Vatier. 9th lifetime win for Fafafui and 2nd in a row. For the 6-year-old who loves Fort Erie, that's his 8th win in 16 tries over the Fort Erie dirt. And race 4 is official. Prices are up. Number 5, Fafafui, $12, $4.80 and $3.30. 1, Summer Retreat, $5.20 and $3.60. And 2, Fed Fever, $4.30. The $2 exacta, 5-1, $51.10. $1 try, 5-1-2, $96.80. $1 super, 5-1-2-4, $207.25. $2 double, 1-5, $52.20. The $1 pick 3, $262.95. And the $1 early pick 4, $717.55. Late double coming up in race 5. We've got 18 minutes to post. The Wiener Dog races are coming to Fort Erie Racetrack on Sunday, July 17th. After the races, registration is now open. And then on Sunday, August 14th, we'll be hosting the Basset Hound races after the races. Registration for the Basset Hounds is now open. Our dog events are sponsored by Pet Food Outlet and Dave McMahon Dog Training Academy. Changes for the upcoming 5th race, just an overweight. Number 6, Miss T Blonde, 1 pound over. Change that weight to 118 pounds. Race 5 coming up in 17 minutes.
Nothing comes close to this. Elegant avatars of speed, sprinting towards glory. Hands grip with white-knuckled hope. Seats become decoration. As fearless drivers take flight, and it's closer than you think. Visit OntarioRacing.com.
Horses are making their way on track for race number 5. Race 5 is a claiming race for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have not won a race this year or which have never won 4 races. We're going to go 6 furlongs on the main track. Race 5 offers win, play, show, exactor, 20-cent try, double, and 20-cent superfecta wagering. Leading the post parade, number 1, Finding Perfection. Ishmael Mascara rides for trainer Darren Glennon and owner Dublin Farm. 2 is Sarah Renda. Sky Shernet's in to ride for trainer George Newland and owner Kevin Whiteley. Number 3 is Sub-Zero Plus. Chris Husbands rides for trainer John Sims, who owns with Harvey Bussey. Number 4 is Gizmo Flash. Juan Crawford rides for trainer Joe Humber and owner Joy Elkins. Five is Zoysia. Mark Lee Buchanan rides for trainer Roy Augustino and owner Lisa Schutten. Number 6 is Miss T Blonde. Michael David rides for trainer Roy Augustino and owners Even Steven Stables Limited and the estate of Daniel Bush. And number 7 is Dreamin' of Passion. Nicole Hine rides for owner-trainer Jeff Voice. Race 5 coming up in a few minutes, late double wagering here. Current favorite at 4-5 is number 7, Dreamin' of Passion. 7-2 on number 3, Sub-Zero Plus. 5-1 on number 2, Sarah Renda. 7-1 on 1, Finding Perfection. 9-1 on 5, Zoysia. The others are double digits. The field is heading into the chute. Starting gate will be taking position in a few moments. Not much time left to get your race 5 wagers in. Field for race 5 is heading to the starting gate. It's post time. 7 fillies and mares set to go here. Still 4-5 favorite on number 7, Dreamin' of Passion. First to load will be Finding Perfection with Ishmael Mascara. Finding Perfection walks up. Sarah Renda and Sky Shernet's up next. Sub-Zero Plus and Chris Husbands off the claim for the John Sinsbarm. Gizmo Flash and Juan Crawford. Zoysia and Markley Buchanan on the class drop. Outside gate for the favorite, Dreamin' of Passion, Nicole Hine. And Miss T Blonde and Michael David will complete the line. As the wind picks up here at Fort Erie Racetrack. Miss T Blonde goes in. All set. They're off. Sub-Zero Plus got out sharply, but here comes Gizmo Flash from the middle, and Zoysia also showing some speed. It's going to be Gizmo Flash getting out to set the early lead. Zoysia on the outside and Dreamin' of Passion out deeper. Landing in 4th on the inside is Finding Perfection. Then Sub-Zero Plus back to 5th. Sarah Renda in the trailer is Miss T Blonde. They race down the backstretch, and it's long shot Gizmo Flash on top, a length and a quarter over Finding Perfection, Zoysia, and Dreamin' of Passion, who races a trio. The quarter was 22-4, and Gizmo Flash has opened up the lead. The trio of Dreamin' of Passion, Zoysia, and Finding Perfection still race together, but now Dreamin' of Passion begins to launch a bid, separating herself from the others. Sub-Zero Plus needs to get going from the middle. Sarah Renda called on from the back, and nothing from Miss T Blonde yet. Into the quarter pole, and Dreamin' of Passion has overtaken Gizmo Flash. These two are up by about 4 over Finding Perfection and Zoysia. The half was 46-2, top of the stretch, and Dreamin' of Passion has opened up 1.5 over Gizmo Flash. Storming down the outside, Sarah Renda from the back. Sarah Renda the only one coming as Dreamin' of Passion opens up in the final furlong. Dreamin' of Passion is up by 5. Sarah Renda is into second over Gizmo Flash, but nobody is getting to Dreamin' of Passion. Dreamin' of Passion wins easily. Sarah Renda was a good closing second, then Gizmo Flash and Miss T Blonde in 112 flat. Unofficial in race number 5, the winner, 7, Dreamin' of Passion. Second, number 2, Sarah Renda. Third, number 4, Gizmo Flash. And fourth, number 6, Miss T Blonde. Unofficial race 5 order, 7-2-4-6. Returning to the winner's circle, the unofficial race 5 winner, number 7, Dreamin' of Passion. Dreamin' of Passion is a 3-year-old dark bay or brown filly by Passion for Action out of Dreamin' of Carmela C. Bred in Ontario by Joey G. Thoroughbreds. Ridden to victory today by Nicole Hine for owner-trainer Jeff Voice. 4th lifetime win in just 7 starts for Dreamin' of Passion. Takes to the Fort Erie dirt nicely. And race 5 is now official. Prices are up. The winner, 7, Dreamin' of Passion, $360, $280, and $270. 2, Sarah Renda, $6 and $430. And 4, Gizmo Flash, $660. The $2 exacta, 7-2, $24.40. $1 try, 724, $108.10. $1 super, 7246, $546.40. $2 double, 57, $26.20. And the $1 pick 3, $56.45. Back on the turf to close out the day, race 6 coming up, Jackpot High 5 wagering in the upcoming 6th race. We had a couple of claims in race number 5. Number 3, Sub-Zero Plus, was claimed by owner-trainer Dale Powell. Also claimed was the winner, Dreamin' of Passion. It's claimed by owner Six Brothers Stable and moves to the barn of trainer Ken Albu. Jackpot High 5 wagering coming up in the 6th race. The carryover is up to $11,263.02. Changes for the upcoming 6th race. Steward scratch number 4, Gasconade, take out the 4. And an overweight on number 8, Hiatus, 1 pound over, make that weight 121 pounds. Got 20 minutes to post for race 6, Jackpot High 5 wagering coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, please take note we have a late scratch being announced for the first time here in the 6th race. Take out number 6, D Only Solution. Steward scratch number 6, D Only Solution. Late scratch in today's 6th race. If you have number 6, D Only Solution in any multi-race wagers, you will inherit the post-time favorite. Horses are making their way on track for today's sixth and final race. Race 6 is an allowance optional claiming race for 3-year-olds and up which have never won a race other than maiden claiming or restricted allowance, or claiming price of $12,500. We're going to go about 1 mile on the turf course. Race 6 offers win, play, show, exactor, 20-cent try, 20-cent super, and 20-cent jackpot high five wagering with a carryover just over $11,000. Leading the post parade, number 1, Am Prepared. Melanie Pinto rides for trainer Stephen Cathcart, who owns with Joseph Roberto. Number 2 is Robusto. Jason Hoyt rides for owner-trainer Sylvester Olivier. Number 3 is Dots Vision. Sonny Singh in the saddle for trainer Scott Fairley, owner Ace Racing Stable Incorporated. Scratch the 4, number 5 is Dr. Uptown. Omar Marino rides for trainer Paul Alosher and owner Robert Simonik. Scratch number 6, number 7 is Ari Gold Speedwagon. Kirk Johnson rides for owner-trainer Anthony Adamo. Number 8 is Hiatus. Helen Vanek rides for trainer Jeff Voice, who owns with Mike Mailhot. 9 is Fade Away. Pierre Mailhot rides for trainer Richard Davis and owner Bruno Schickadans. And number 10 is Jack Beanstalk. Chris Husbands rides for owner-trainer Desmond Maynard. 3 minutes to post for race 6, jackpot high five wagering, here in the 6th. Two minutes to post for today's 6th race. The 2-1 favorite right now is number 7, Ari Gold Speedwagon. 3-1 on number 3, Dots Vision. 7-2 on number 8, Hiatus. 5-1 on 9, Fade Away. 8-1 on number 5, Dr. Uptown. And the others are double digits. We're on the turf for the nightcap. Jackpot high five coming up in 2 minutes. Race 6 runners are making their way onto the turf course. We've got 1 minute to post for race number 6. Starting gate is taking position on the turf course. Not much time left to get your race 6 wagers in. Field for race 6 is approaching the starting gate. It's post time. 2-1 favorite right now is number 3, Dots Vision. 3-1 on 7, Erie Gold Speedwagon. In this competitive field of 8, going a mile over the Fort Erie turf. First to go up will be Am Prepared with Melanie Pinto. Robusto with Jason Hoyt. Dots Vision with Sunny Singh aboard to gate 3. 2-1 favorite as they go in. Erie Gold Speedwagon with Kirk Johnson. Hiatus with Helen Vanek. Fade Away and Pierre Mailhot. Outside Post for Jack Beanstalk. And the last to load will be Dr. Uptown with Omar Marino. All set. Dr. Uptown a little fractious. They're off. Hiatus got out well, as did Jack Beanstalk to the extreme outside, and Dots Vision also going out for early position. They race in front of us, and Jack Beanstalk is trying to clear from the far outside gate, and he is going to do so. It's going to be Jack Beanstalk in front over Hiatus, Dots Vision on the inside, then Erie Gold Speedwagon to the outside of Robusto. The top flight have opened up about 4 on Fade Away, then Am Prepared, and the trailer as they round the clubhouse turn is Dr. Uptown. The quarter was 23-4, and it's Jack Beanstalk on top, a length and a half over Hiatus. Dots Vision with the pocket trip from 3rd, Erie Gold Speedwagon rushing up in the 3-path, Robusto splitting them. Then it's a gap of 3 to Fade Away, who's opened up on the trailing pair of Am Prepared and Dr. Uptown. Down the backstretch they go, and there hasn't been too much movement yet. It's still Jack Beanstalk on top with Hiatus tracking from second. Dots Vision and Ari Gold Speedwagon races a pair from fourth. The half was 48-2. Then coming on from fifth, we have Robusto and Fade Away, who's gained ground, and Prepared and Dr. Uptown still at the back. They race around the turn, less than 3/8 of a mile to go, and now Hiatus begins to put the pressure on Jack Beanstalk. Hiatus sticks a neck in front. Dots Vision is angling off the rail as Ari Gold Speedwagon begins to tire. Robusto is re-rallying, and now Dr. Uptown has swung to the far outside to try and rally. Top of the stretch, Hiatus is on top, but Dots Vision is right there. Robusto running a good race, and down the far outside, Dr. Uptown and Fade Away are also coming. Dots Vision has hit the lead. Dr. Uptown flying down the outside. Robusto along the rail. They're 5 across the track right now. Robusto has the lead. Dr. Uptown is there. Dots Vision not giving up either. At the wire, it's a photo between Dr. Uptown and Robusto. Dots Vision ran a big race, and Fade Away was right there. Winning time of 1:39.1. Unofficial winner of race number 6 is number 2, Robusto. We have a photo for the minor placings. Hold all tickets. And a great finish on the Fort Erie turf. Getting up for second in that photo, number 5, Dr. Uptown. Third was number 3, Dots Vision. And fourth, number 9, Fade Away. So your unofficial top 4 for race 6, 2, 5, 3, 9. And returning to the winner's circle, the unofficial race 6 winner, number 2, Robusto. Robusto is an 8-year-old bay gelding by Bernardini out of Smart Surprise. Bred in Kentucky by Hill and Dale Equine Holdings Incorporated. Ridden to victory today by Jason Hoyt for owner-trainer Sylvester Olivier. 4th lifetime win for Robusto in an upset on the turf. And it's official. Robusto, an upset winner, 43.70, 16.60, and 7.40. Dr. Uptown, 5.70, and 3.20. And 3 Dots Vision, $3. $2 Exacta, 2.5, $197.10. $1 Try, 2.53, $267.95. $1 Super, 2.539, $1,076.30. The 20-cent high five had multiple winning tickets. It returns $1,128.72. The carryover for tomorrow is up to $12,391.75. The $2 double, 7-2, returns $134.70. The consolation double, if you had the late scratch of number 6, $3.20. $1 pick 3, $461.75. $1 pick 4, $1,587.95. And the 20-cent pick 5 returned $8,293.02. And racing fans, if you'll turn to your monitors, you'll see the win photo from race number 6, with Robusto getting the better of Dr. Uptown down the outside. Win photo for race 6 is on your monitors now. So the jackpot high five continues to build. Going into tomorrow's last race, we have a carryover of $12,391.70. Racing continues tomorrow at Fort Erie Racetrack with our normal Tuesday first post of 4:05. If you're coming out to the track tomorrow, be sure to stick around for our Tiki Bar concert featuring The Associates. Concert begins after the last race, sponsored by Marjot and Casey Langland, Revel Realty. Be sure to check out our website, forterieracing.com, where we have live streaming of all the races as well as race replays. The Wiener Dog races are coming to Fort Erie on Sunday, July 17th after the races. Registration is now open. And then the Basset Hounds are coming to Fort Erie on Sunday, August 14th after the races. Registration also open for the Basset Hound races. Our dog events are sponsored by Pet Food Outlet and Dave McMahon Dog Training Academy. The 87th running of the Prince of Wales Stakes will be held on Tuesday, September 13th. First post, 1:05. Become a member of HPIBet.com today. Get $100 after you bet your first $100, plus your first bet is on us. Be sure to book your table for the Turfside Dining Room, open on all live racing days. Reservations are always recommended. Tune in to Your TV Niagara for the Fort Erie Race Replay Show, Channel 700, Thursdays and Saturdays at 10 p.m. And that concludes our Monday afternoon of racing here at Fort Erie Racetrack. We thank you all for joining us today. For our on-track fans, have a safe drive home. Everybody joining us from off-track, we appreciate your business. and we hope everybody is back with us tomorrow at 4:05. Thank you for joining us today, and have a great rest of your Monday evening. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're on track still here at Fort Erie Racetrack, we have a correction to make. There was a single winning ticket on the Jackpot High Five. The race was incorrectly made official as a multiple winning ticket. So if you have that one Jackpot High Five ticket, please do not cash it yet. You do have the only winning ticket. So please be cautious if you're holding that Jackpot High Five winning ticket here at Fort Erie.